In this video, we're going to be reviewing those, the Nike Invincible 3. What is up, guys, and welcome to Simon's back garden here at the Chateau Neil. What should we call it? Chateau Neil?
Chateau de Neil.
Chateau de Neil. Now, I did say that I would not have this shoe on the channel, but I said I wouldn't be wearing them. But young Simon has got the shoe in, and he's been running in them, and that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. Right, okay, so this is a first impressions of the Invincible, the Nike Invincible 3. We'll come on to what he's been using and stuff like that in a minute. If you don't know anything about this shoe, I'm going to put up on the screen some stats and features of the shoe, because off the top of my head I can't remember any of them, other than the fact it's got Zoom X. A little bit of history. I had version 1 and it got me injured, and I stayed away from it. I know you guys like the shoe, but I've never got on with the shoe, okay? And that's one of the reasons why I said that I wouldn't be getting the shoe. The other reason why I wouldn't be getting the shoe, because I think it looks like a lifestyle shoe and it's very heavy. We'll come on to that in just a sec. I think the first thing that really I want to say, more than anything else, it's £170, isn't it?
£170, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's expensive. Do you know?
But these are £170, so it's £175. So at the moment, shoe prices in general are just all the wrong price.
It's the wrong price.
So you've got to take it, I think, with a little pinch of salt at the moment. But we'll come on to it. I still think it's a lot of money, right? So you've been after a long run shoe for a while, haven't you? Or is it a long run shoe, or is it just a shoe just to eat soak up some miles?
Soak up miles every day.
So I've got like the Nimbus. I've got the the Skechers Max Road 6s. Does that annoy you at all?
Very much so.
But he keeps nagging me about a shoe to be able to just do some comfort miles effectively, and that's why I said try it, because seriously, the guys on the channel, they love it.
Look, a lot of people out there speak very highly of the shoe.
Yeah, so it came in. You've had it, what, you've had 3 runs in it now?
3 runs, yeah.
3 runs in it. The shoe is, I think the biggest thing for me is the weight. It's like over 300 and something grams.
It is heavy.
Is it? So you're a size what?
This is an 8.5.
It is an 8.5.
8.5. Yeah, this is an 8.5.
Okay.
And it is.
It feels heavy.
I can't imagine what that is.
But the thing, right? These are, and I've got the Nimbus 25. They're 315 grams, but they don't feel heavy. They don't. Look, right, we're going to do some real scientific work here. Look, feel that, right? Feel the 2.
Yeah. And this is a bigger size.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that feels heavier.
This to me, like we've said, is you wear this. You can wear this. Go out and wear this with your jeans.
Yeah, well, come on, Seth. Right, so, okay. So, over those 3 initial runs that you've done, we're going to come back. We'll do a performance review of these. Yeah. But on those initial 3 runs, what's your feedback on the shoe? What does it feel like? Because it's got this, so it's got Zoom X all along here, right? Does it feel like a Zoom? Because you run in Alpha Flies.
It don't feel like Alpha Flies.
It don't feel like Zoom X.
No, it feels dead.
Dead.
There's nothing. It just feels when you're running along there. There's nothing. It's like sluggish, boring, slow.
Oh Jesus! Okay, all right. So
there's no like, it doesn't spring you forward. There's nothing. There's no like propulsion from the Zoom X, as you would say.
So it doesn't feel like a Zoom X shoe.
No,
it doesn't. It just feels like a normal, like, boring foam.
Yeah, boring foam. And like we said, I wonder is it true Zoom X or is it Zoom X scraps?
No, but I think they would have to say if it's Zoom X scraps. But look, it's the outsole's a meaty thing. Look at the size of it. No wonder it's got the weight is on it. It's because it's, look at it.
Yeah, and maybe that's why it feels like you're getting sucked into the floor.
Yeah,
it's like a bit. I don't know, the outsole, like you say, probably going to last forever.
Beast. Oh yeah, the outsole will last you forever. And that's one thing I would say, right? And I made the comment about with these shoes, is that I don't mind paying £175 for these. I didn't pay for them, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Because I think you're going to get terrific value out of them. You will be able to do literally everything in them, live in them, and run everything in them, right?
Yeah.
Do you think you could do that in them?
No.
Why is that?
Because it's just there's nothing there. It's just it doesn't give you any feedback from when you're running along. You don't think, oh, I could step on this now.
Right.
I can't. You just think
Does it feel like you're cruising at speed? Does it?
no. It doesn't feel like you're cruising. It feels like you're having to put effort in.
Right, I
just to
tell you,
get going.
because they're going to think that I've told you. Like, I said, I've not told you.
No.
Right. He rang me and said, like, I've done my third run. Come round, let's film the video. That was it, wasn't it? So
100%, yeah.
So I'm not, because I've given these a hard time. I'm not said nothing to him. What's the upper like? Because the upper just looks like cheap.
It feels cheap. When I got them out of the box, it feels like they're coated in some sort of plastic Teflon resin thing. It looks like they've made them waterproof. Look.
Yeah.
But they're not. It just added weight. It's weird.
The uppers, again, right, you compare the upper of the two shoes, right? Like that feels quality.
This feels like
that feels like a premium knit. That just feels like you know the sack that your mum used to go shopping in down the market,
yeah,
and put all the stuff in. Right? That's show me age, but that's what that feels like. It feels cheap.
See, the thing is, like you're saying, that shoe there, really, if you wanted, you can go and run a marathon in it.
100%.
Running a marathon in these, you'd rather run barefoot.
Really? I'll tell you what I don't like. I don't like. Look at the bleed on the colour.
Yeah,
look at the bleed on the colour around there. It just look. Why would you cut that out?
It's to show off.
Yeah, but
the Zoom X, isn't it? But the
one thing I would say, because obviously I was filming him for that sort of bits of B-roll you've been seeing. You're not unstable in them.
No, look, they felt stable. They felt stable.
So,
they feel fine.
Because that was my issue with the shoe, was how unstable they were. But watching you with your pronation, you weren't unstable in them. I've got to give him credit for that.
They're not a bad. No.
What about? Because I tell you, Ben Parks. Watch Ben Parks' video. He was moaning about the heel slip in the back. Did you have any heel slip?
No, there was no heel slip. I think they fit well. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, all right, that's interesting. Yeah, Ben was.
I'm not being funny. Look, I just noticed there's all glue around them.
Oh yeah, because it's Nike. They're just thrown together like some 2-year-old just gone. Oh, there you go. Next one.
No, the fit is good. Do you know what I mean?
So you've had no heel slip because that's what Ben was saying.
I've had no heel slip. The fit's true to size. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, they're comfortable. They are comfortable, but they should be comfortable.
170 quid.
Do you know what I mean? They're meant to be a premium shoe.
Okay, right. Let's wrap it up. So after your initial runs,
yep.
At a scale of 1 to 10 on your ranking, right? I'm going to give you a couple of categories. Simon's rankings here.
Yeah.
Comfort. Out of 10.
I'll give him an 8.
8. Okay, that's good. Stability.
I'd give him 7.
Yeah, I'd actually say 7 or 8. Feedback, positive feedback. So
from the floor, yeah. I would say 2.
2, okay.
2, that's generous.
2, all right. The upper, in terms of the feel.
2,
okay. And the weight. How much do you notice that?
In all fairness, you don't really notice the weight on your foot when you're running. I don't think.
Okay, all right.
But I think that's playing. Maybe that's not helping the situation with the feedback.
Okay.
You're not noticing it.
Yeah.
But it's not like.
All right. So last one, because it's now started to rain. What would you rate the shoe out of 10 overall? First impressions. If somebody's thinking seriously about shelling out 170 quid for these, what would you rate them out of 10?
Out of 10, probably about 5.
About a 5.
Yeah, 5.
It's a nothing shoe.
It's a middle of the road shoe. Do you know what I mean? There's plenty better out there.
What would you? At your current crop, would you rather be in your Glide Ride 3s?
Oh, 100%. And they've done over 300 mile.
Max Road 5s?
Yeah.
All day long? Would you like to be in the Max Road 6?
Yeah. No, but be serious though. Like, I'm not being funny. You can get them Max Road 5s at the moment, as we well know. Toby's got some, haven't we?
Yeah.
What are they, £68?
So I know. So you'd rather be in them, yeah?
You could buy nearly 3 pairs.
There you go, right? So that's it. Okay, so you've heard it here first. And don't forget, he's not sponsored by Skechers, right? So you can get 3 pairs of Max Road 5s for the price of that, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Get a pair just to wear at home. Just like slippers.
Like slippers. Right, okay, that's it. So that's first impressions done. We will come back and do performance review. We'll probably take them out on like a big long run, mainly. So just watch his face grimace the whole way.
What I might do is take my Max Roads in my hydration pack. So halfway round, when I'm absolutely destroyed,
broken,
I can slip them on
and just sack them off.
Yeah, and just chuck them into the bush.
Right, okay, say bye guys.
Bye guys.
See you later.